Content warning. The following video contains content some may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Elysium, episode 13. Some Aaron Butter and signatures.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez.
Authority said it has nothing to do with you.
That's not true.
I respect authority.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're abandoning everything. I'm scared, and we're abandoning everything. Holy shit!
Why? Why are you so afraid?
What do you mean?
Where's-
I'm so afraid. Where's my car?
Where's your
Respect-
car?
respect-
Yeah, where's your
Where's your
car?
car? What are you talking about? That thing's been dead for 6 months.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, that's good to know. I don't think we need to do that quite yet.
You can sleep on the
Oh,
bench like
shit.
a common fucking vagrant.
Oh
you know?
shit! We're not.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes,
Oh.
smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Browse to the
Hell
right.
yeah.
Find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
I relate to that. Emotionally, I relate to that.
I love the guy here, Siling.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first.
Oh, we can actually.
Buy second-hand.
We actually have composure stuff too.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's swap that out. Let's see if we can't boost it. Oh wait, no, we were looking at this.
You keep coming back.
Oh.
That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes.
Something cold.
Keep saving that economy.
Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof. Sport. All in different typefaces.
Okay.
Badass.
Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only
Plus 1
$4.50
composure,
for
minus 1 shivers.
I wanna save that. I wanna save that for another time in case we need it, but not anytime right now.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
Okay.
The name Sileng is embroidered over his breastplate.
Ceiling.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound
He's
of a
summoning the
toucan
wind.
chattering across
He's
the
a
street
god.
can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
Hell yeah.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Persuade me to give you some money. I don't think I want to do that.
Coward.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Why not?
Okay.
No need to dress this one up.
You.
Just tell him what
I
you
want money now.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I don't know. I was just. It was the only thing I could think of within my head to ask you. I need money. I need to get money
You
somehow.
could be corrupt.
Yes.
I could.
Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
It looks up the window.
Sorry, detective.
Tire incidents already. Forgot.
You can try next time.
Yeah. What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Oh, by the
Dave.
way, Kolek, no, the voices don't ever want me to assume the bad stuff, and that's very much intentional. I picked that up off of like,
Oh, have you?
yeah.
I don't believe you, Shroom.
The reason
Nothing-
the reason I get
nothing goes
nervous
wrong
is
this game.
because of the
Mhm.
fucking what is it?
The ledger.
Yeah.
You think the voice is an extension to the detective might want to evade his consequences?
Yeah. Is there any discount
Never.
for cool officers like me? Where'd you get those comfy pants? You know what? Yeah.
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Nice.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Ask.
Are those things really on sale? Or did he just jack up the price first?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
I love you, Ceiling.
Where'd you get those comfy pants? He's a
I'm an
businessman.
entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool.
Do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits.
Just economic freedom.
Take a look around.
Glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Kim is issue.
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
Huh.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law
Wait,
officials
but what are we
are
doing
so
here if there are no
cool.
permits?
If you wanted
Ask.
to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
Oh.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state.
Gossamer
We
is a
love it.
fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders.
This is cool.
Autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence
So
of
cool guys
regulations.
protect businessmen while everyone lives in the ruins. You're a foreigner. I'm protecting. Then I'm protecting the state. Lawless. I'm not an officer of law. It has to be
Hell
four,
yeah.
right?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices.
That's all. Then let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
You should buy the comfy pants.
Where- I will. Can I?
Probably.
Where are
Where are
you
you
from?
from, Ceiling?
It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samara Isola.
Let's catch him off guard.
See, guy,
Yeah.
apricot suzerainty. It's all the same to me. It's all cool.
It's
I'm
all
interested
cool.
in sales.
I love him.
Go ahead, let's make one. Super high quality, friendly prices.
I'll look around. Thanks. I don't think we have comfy pants here though.
Keep coming back.
Leave now. Okay.
They're around.
Yeah.
Yeah, click.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small
Ooh.
box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic, the kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Does it melt in the sun?
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Give me those shades you recommend.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret.
He did call me cool.
They're practically made
Yeah.
He
for
did
you.
call you school.
I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
No, tell me what to do, Kim. I like those
No,
sunglasses.
we can't. We can't walk around with you looking like that. Okay, fine.
I'll take
Go
those.
ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then we'll make it.
A good starting pair, officer. And when you're ready to upgrade, come back and see me.
A good starter pair.
Yeah, conceptualize. Holy sh!
Nice.
Did it skip it?
To
I,
skip
I
what?
think I think
I
it didn't.
don't-
It did. Yeah, I didn't think
Yeah.
it propped.
Rip.
Oh,
Continue.
very interesting
There you go.
choice, officer. Very high culture.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue. But they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
Wow,
Beautiful.
officer. You look so cool.
As you observe the world.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up. because
Kim, what
they've
about
got no
these?
taste. But you found them.
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
You look like a
Nice.
musician, like a blind musician, but you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Huh.
Do it.
Not
Mhm.
right now. I kind of want to get something from the. You know what? We can collect bottles. Maybe I actually get a decent amount of money
Yeah.
from that.
A man who knows his style. Much
Now
better
put on the bad pair.
Yeah, let's see. Shades of self-destruction.
No, okay, nothing. All right, no, we're just gonna wear them. You know what? I kind of want to come back for the pants. They're probably in there, but I want to come back to them. Let's say we can't find a way to get through the bridge. Hot rises from the sewer. Strangely comforting. Oh, the music. Beautiful.
It's swelling to meet you in this world, Shroom.
The city greets your beautiful new sunglasses.
It loves you. More bottle.
Yes. Gloves.
Gloves. You have fingerless gloves. The coolest type of glove. Electrochemistry, the most important skill to be good at.
Yes.
Where would you be if you weren't good at electrochemistry right now, Shroom?
Probably dead.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that looks important. Water lock out of order until one's a.
Who's that dude?
G'day to you, officers.
Continue.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
I like
His
salami.
eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard.
I'm pretty sure you
that has
guys know
fallen
who this
down
is, and I
into
don't.
the ground between them.
I don't know who this is.
His posture is relaxed.
Dingo!
Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Wow.
Do you know what caused the wreckage? You know what? Let's go with this one.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Oh, so will we cross the bridge tomorrow? Huh.
Yeah.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
He wants that some of that salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
I want salami.
I gotcha. Hmm.
I wasn't
Yeah,
here
what
to
cause
witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Huh.
Yeah, not really much else.
Bizarro Church.
Just
Does that mean that you
bombed-out
get
ruins.
money from the collection plate?
Hmm. Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Oh, nice.
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
Nice.
Alright, bye. That's nice. Oh, I actually
Cool.
think I got a... No, I think I already had that. But no, that's good to know.
I love to know nom on salam.
A crumpled billboard reading Samaran butter soaks in the blood. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
What is Salmaran butter?
I'll accent it a bit. Let me change my equipment. It might take me a little bit. Gonna do any
Everything's
you-
good.
Yeah, Kolak, since you were muted, did you also want some of the salami?
Oh, naturally, yeah.
Yeah, nice. We all got salami then.
Got a bit of that salami, sloppy salami, you know?
We all love salam. We here at
Oh.
the Shroom, we support salami.
I did
a lifestyle
forget to
choice.
interact with this.
If you want to eat salami in your life, I support it.
The bullet
it's a
is
lifestyle
safely
choice.
sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
Who are you,
Beside
dead
his
man?
orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
I'm not gonna do that.
What?
What do I do with you, Bullet?
I don't know what I do with you, boy.
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me.
Good idea.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our
I do
victim.
like that he humored that,
In
like
conclusion,
making it.
The
It's
more
like,
we
what
know
would I
about
say?
that bullet
Hmm.
of yours, the better.
Inspect the bullet closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Look at the
You
jacket.
can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the core.
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
It's jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeters diameter. Wow, I actually know this.
Yes, it's as if you've seen bullets before, officer.
You my own brain's like, bro, we're a cop.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Highly
So you're looking for
unusual.
serious shit.
The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange.
So it couldn't have been
I like
even
this
your
officer.
gun then.
Strange means
Mhm.
unique. Unique means
You know what that
incriminating.
means? Is
We
that
need to
maybe you
find the
didn't
gun
kill
that shot
him,
it.
Shroom. Maybe your theory is
Something
wrong.
tells you that won't be anytime soon. This will have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
You know
I love
what? We'll
epic
wait.
tasks.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Yeah.
For that. That was good though. That was really good. I don't know.
Learn things.
Yeah.
The king.
We'll deal with that later. Gonna close this now.
I love
And now we're gonna
political
investigate
satire.
this.
Billboard reading Samaran butter.
What is Samaran
whatever it
butter?
is. The boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Nice.
Continue.
Goat milk butter. The Samaran terrain makes it easier to raise goats than cows, and the local goat farmers produce high-quality meat and dairy staples.
Hey,
and
Shroom.
variety
You know all the
of
stuff
Asian
Encyclopedia spits back at you?
Uh huh.
You know I told you how this was just the RPG setting?
Uh huh.
It's
This
just an
is their lore?
excuse to shoot
Yeah, lore
shout the
dump.
lore and like world building the player at random because you're that obnoxious person who watches Jeopardy.
Lore dump. Lore dump.
It's an acquired taste.
Can't be that bad.
Judging by the size of the impact
I wanna
parallel
try
lines of burnt rubber,
Wow.
it's probably a motor vehicle.
You fucking did it.
These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier in front of the whirling rags.
Look at the opposite rank. I'm doing that off the bat.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into
So you're
the
going
fog along
backwards.
the coast.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the
Yeah.
vehicle's fall into the canal.
Oh shit.
The Samarin Butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How recently?
Within the past 72
Oh no.
hours.
Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts.
Look at
Then
the slop.
it continued its flight,
Look at that.
taking the billboard with it.
Love it.
The panel served
Nice.
as a takeoff ramp.
Look at the roof of the shack.
He fucking launched.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
So this was us. We know this was us at this point. At least we know.
Side slip marks indicated that the
You
vehicle
know.
was traveling up the crater.
I don't know. Like, what could be the model of this vehicle?
It's not like that outline looks
There are
familiar
two
or anything.
competitors, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Why they
It's
keep
What's a
it
about
Capri
forward.
Ford?
different size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
Oh.
The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
So this is just them like sharing the lore dump every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very
Oh,
thin,
cool.
cop-
light motor
Cops
carriage,
like that model,
more
huh?
likely than most
Yeah.
to survive the
Why would cops like
The Linear
that model?
G22 is
Oh.
not a particularly popular model due to
Oh
its peculiar
no.
which you'd
What
have to
now?
follow the tracks to be sure.
Oh no.
The lieutenant
How are you
looks
feeling,
on,
brother?
waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Oh.
Isn't the detective? You can talk to Kim right now.
It took.
Yeah,
It
there you
looks
go.
like someone was in a rail or some top shelf hooligan the driver and shake.
And shake her hand.
Because you're a feminist, you presume it was a woman.
So good.
I think it
I
was
like
a
that.
corpse where their head.
I like that it's both that, but also just like unconsciously, subtly, like in the same way that this couldn't
distancing
be
yourself.
me. There's no way
Couldn't
this
be
is me. Yeah, so a woman had to have done this.
I think
An
it was
incredible woman
Yeah.
who I respect and admire.
I think it was a corpus 40.
Most likely, from what I can tell.
I bet Ruth
I
Bader
have some
Ginsburg
ideas
did
of who
this.
it might have been.
Oh,
Who could it be?
Who could it be?
It's-
It had to be someone really cool and creative, like Ruth Bader
had to be.
Ginsburg.
Down somewhat.
we should rig the
Fortunately, we're
drive.
not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
We should bring
Bring
this.
the driver to justice.
If we must.
We must. You're right. You are correct, Cam. We must.
Can we do this right now? I feel like we could.
It's only Tuesday,
Couple
but
of
check.
indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plate. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed Samarin Butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
You pull the lever all the way until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Yes.
Nothing happens. A cold. gust
Welcome
of
to
wind
the
blows
limit.
from the sea
Oh,
that
no.
interrupts the silence of the situation.
Release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way.
We'll probably
Wasn't
get
there
an
a sign
answer
that
letter,
Same
right?
functionality will be restored on Wednesday.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Pull the lever again.
You pull the lever,
Kronk.
Yeah,
nothing
continue.
happens.
At least the
The
lever.
spring brings the lever back to its Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored?
We'll do that tomorrow, but that also means we have to survive till tomorrow, and I don't know if that might happen.
Go to that building.
All right.
I mean, if it was the detective, he obviously survived getting it over that.
yeah, but
See, that makes me think it wasn't the detective, because how could a man in as precarious state, like health-wise, as our detective manage that?
And we established it was a cool, courageous woman that did it.
Life
Yeah, exactly.
doesn't need to be a struggle.
he covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hog René first.
I don't know who these people are. I'm gonna walk back a bit though. Yep, I
You should
noticed
talk-
something. Oh,
You should
nice.
talk to the other old men.
Yeah.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the
A
game.
beautiful
alright?
expression.
Are they playing marbles? What are they playing?
What does it look like they're playing?
But you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball.
Bowl game.
You know
Grab
what?
a ball and
I want to
play
go
it.
in with no context. I feel
Don't
like that'd be
ask
funnier.
questions.
Do it.
Shoot first. Ask questions.
All right, I got
never.
this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
He's a
I got
natural.
I got some good news for you.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. Good. This
You're a
is
fucking
right.
hero.
You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Huh.
Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity.
The man
The
ball is
man ball.
ready.
The man ball is ready.
Taking the
A
surroundings.
chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firm.
I'm in the zone.
All sounds.
I
smells,
fucking
even
believe in
wind.
you, Shroom.
Everything
More than I
fades
believed in
until
anyone in my
the only
life.
thing left is the union of man and ball.
Continue.
West, in the Grand Couronne area, a sharp overhand left from Arsène Luc Edelbrock sends the samurai.
You're getting so many
Edelbrock
fucking successes.
Am I just that lucky?
Flying to the mat. The crowd
Oh,
goes
you're
wild.
gonna
Whoever
ball
saw
the shit
loves
out of this, dude.
There's a time.
Who am
yeah.
I?
An
Who are you?
embodiment of pure motion.
This is the athlete
Fine-tuned
right here.
Oh shit.
maximum. Behold the fear and confusion reflected in
Dude.
the eyes of the two feeble geezers.
You are a god
Are
to
a
them.
god to
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. The fuck is this gonna
Godlike.
do? Oh shit.
You did it,
You-
dude.
You tossed their ball in the bay.
What the hell is your problem?
Haha.
Not a weak great choice of that shit. Probably don't
Fuck yeah.
understand.
I'm
I'm
a
a
god of track and field.
Why-
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn difficult.
I don't understand. Why?
Look what
Don't
you've
be a
done.
sore loser. It's still a fair game between you two. Second places.
Or
Owned. Do
Vandalize
it.
our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Sorry, not as a maker. I thought it was shot put. Oh, Patank, I understand. No, I don't.
No. No. Our petanque game is ruined. We want
You-
our
you-
bull back.
Take
Bull.
it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I will try to fix this.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven, but men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Renee, I found a guard post.
Yes.
Mhm.
The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Huh.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Huh.
Which one?
Let's
Which
try
one
one
do you wanna
first.
do?
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
So who are you working? To who was working your shift? That actually may be useful.
No one. The boss has been on man since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
Mm.
Shit.
Hmm.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean,
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
So it doesn't matter if you're there or not.
the possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Yeah, I sorry, yeah.
Lebrun created
Trying to
this
just
job
himself,
for
huh?
René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting there reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
So this defendant's the only weakness. This one's, Renee
Yeah.
is but of one man. We
It
need to
turns out you
reprogram.
can-
Get all elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. Renee should rent out the services, invest the profit, get. Oh god.
There's so much.
There's actually
Route-
nothing wrong with tar collecting. It's my side thing too. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, mention that.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Yes, yes, yes.
We love it.
Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
I saw the picture in there. Who's the girl?
She is no
I was gonna say that it's really cool and easy to forget under capitalism, but sometimes you can just do like a little bit more than the bare minimum, and you can do it for entirely purely selfish reasons. Of it looks good for me if I hire this war veteran for this position.
Yeah. That's why
entirely
I say I
ceremonial.
don't trust him.
But what I'm saying is that you can just still do that, and it's still good for him. Like he still gets that money.
Yeah.
And you can just do that. It's right above the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's why I don't like him.
You don't like Everett?
No, I don't
You don't
trust
like-
him.
You don't like him as better than nothing?
But
Legitimately?
Harry, he likes you.
Yeah, he likes you. He's your friend. Harry, I think we can be best pals.
Got it. Thanks.
Yes, yes.
I want you to take this giant novelty check, Harry, not as a bribe, but because we're friends. And because we're friends, you're gonna kill this guy for me.
Renee, do you know anything about the man hanging in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the
Il
locals.
Martinez. The union is the law. So can you really blame them?
So you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
He's
It is true, sire. He knows nothing.
fucking drama.
This is a
I love
man
you, drama.
with a lot of past, but little present.
It's great.
Almost no future.
He seemed to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Okay, it's a crater from heavy artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was it heavy artillery use?
Because that's what happens when foreigners hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Maybe we can do this history lesson. Did you use heavy firing actually?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Yeah,
We fought-
squeezing a boule in his last.
Bull.
Should've
We
more
fought too valiantly.
like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women
Oh, yeah.
bombs.
Hell yeah.
So, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Huh.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Why sell them here in Martinez? They should have been chosen a place away from people and buildings.
This place is the damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
So clearly, this man is a step in for veterans, right?
Veterans of a type.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a veteran.
One of the three footholds in Revachol
He's a
during
step in
Operation
for
Deathblow
himself.
08. The other two are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Oh, I remember 08. You guys remember 08?
Shake your head and point them out the crater.
I remember when Obama did Operation Deathblow. It was his first major policy.
Let me be clear.
Let me be
Alright.
clear.
Let me be clear. The communards of Revachol are gonna get what's coming to them. Folks. If I'm being honest, Deathblow. It sounds kind of grim, but it's what we got to do.
I kind of want to do this. Visual calculus might lend itself to this.
See what's going there.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
He gets enjoyment out of it, doesn't he?
Blood ground. You got old Rene going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the
Nice.
coalition? Is that why everything is still bombed out? That explains the war damage. Hold on, the coalition. I'll go with that.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
I actually already know this. I just want to know if you do too.
Yes, damn it. I know. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
Home.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
He approves of this radical approach. Knows it was necessary.
Huh.
Murder.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Who are employing him?
Yep.
Well, it's your own downfall. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
You don't even
He's
begin
bombed him
to
for fun.
fully understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Oh, they're asking me.
Thinking men have opinions on these things.
Are you gonna be a communard?
Commies just understand nothing. I just do. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Hmm. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. I kind of want to go with the last one.
Do what you think is right
I'm just
in
so
your
damn
soul.
sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
Nice.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisel.
Oh
had
my
even
god.
fought us.
Yeah.
Sadly, that was
He's a monarchist, dude. The best kind.
No, I'm more just saying for what we can internalize later.
The suicide of Krezmazov.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Wow.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling
What's wrong with
garbage and
neon?
stupid music on the radio. This is
Foreign
what's become
influence.
Yeah.
This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
How does Felipe III factor into this? Who?
I don't know.
Who mentioned-
Does he? Does he factor at all?
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Who exactly is Caesarion? I think we covered this, didn't we, before?
I don't think we
covered-
tried Guillaume.
You covered the objective
Of blood and
one,
Let
but not
Revachol
his.
before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Who was this first?
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the hoi polloi, in a very public execution.
He saw
Not
it.
the hoi polloi.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I saw the statue of Felipe III near the roundabout.
Yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king.
Remember, their cocaine was purple.
Huh? How should how should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Powerful leaders must not. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Seems a leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Right.
Thank you for your time.
He's a brave man.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming
Where's
from?
From a
it coming
distant
from?
sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at me.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
I agree, yeah.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick.
Fucking
cop.
Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action.
With a sudden
Action.
flash, the world freezes around you. And
You got another thing to internalize.
in an iconic monochrome
But we know what we're
solution,
doing
a
first.
black
You are You're Krasmazov,
Yeah.
the superstar cop. You got more things.
Yeah.
Sea monsters.
Let's look in the garbage can real quick. There it is. Suicide of Krasnodar. How close are we? Oh, we're like 3 points away. And I think I know I actually got enough to get us level up.
How's that?
You'll see in a bit about my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Right here, bitch.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
I knew it!
How could anyone forget, asshole?
Yeah. So you saying you knew that you would get XP from paying it?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a quest.
It is a quest. It is an
and you
active
did
quest.
It. And you did it.
Yeah. Gonna...
It was a smart thing.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The suicide. Krasmazov.
Oh!
And you're still learning the Kolda Mamadakwa.
Yeah.
Yes. The next one, you get Superstar Cop and just further fall into a sea of self-delusion.
Listen, I'm here for it.
Yeah, go back to your thought cabinet real quick. I want to see what the full... So, yeah, you're a feminist who's got his shit together, who is also Krasmazov, and is aware of the secrets of the cryptids. That's why we love the thought cabinet.
That's why you know the theory so well. You actually wrote it.
You wrote it?
I get these later, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why-
these also are unlockables.
Krasmazov famously said that women hold up half the
A
sky.
homosexual underground?
Yeah. Overproductive honor glands.
Oh, God.
Look at all these things you can learn.
The Bow Collector, Kingdom of Conscience, Indirect Modes of Taxation, Cops of
Yeah,
Apocalypse.
that's the one.
Regular
Indirect
law
modes of
official.
taxation is the one that the shoes are for.
Ace is high. Alright. Alright. Well, regardless of which, I feel like we're making decent progress. Alright.
Get more
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hand in the shit. Hand in the shit.
Right here.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Incense
Your
rebuttals.
bottles clunk into
Look
the
at that.
machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
And
Excellent side hustle, like they said.
You almost made a whole $1.
I almost...
Which is 5% of your rent, basically.
Yeah.
Your daily rent.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right.
It's true.
I'm gonna leave. I was just curious what he had to say.
I've tried it before, because I thought it was the right move, but if you do try to punch him in the throat the second time instead of the spin kick shrimp, then he blocks it.
Huh. The weasel I visited, turns out, he was one hell of one collection. Actually, the only thing about the Hardy Boys, yeah.
Los Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really...
Yeah,
You should tell him about the mugs. I want to
Should
hear
I?
what he says about the mugs, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be too happy about it.
How can I help you? Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
See how we're all
That's what the ruling class wants.
Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into an argument about it. Waste of a good noon. Or afternoon. Or night. Anyway, thanks for helping out, friend.
Nice. Love you, mañana.
I can just go.
Yeah, you can just go in there. You can talk to Measurehead again.
I'll wait
Your
till I
best friend.
talk to. No, that's Kuno. I'm Kuno's
That's
pick.
right.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever.
Yeah, you already
Sliding
looked in
out,
that.
The drawer slides.
Can I punch
Go in the
this?
bathroom. No, hold on. Go in the bathroom.
The already familiar cold touch of
Oh, right.
plastic. Welcome.
I think there might be stuff in the bathroom.
Anything? Nope.
No. I thought there was stuff hidden.
Okay, I can't do anything about that yet. Do we walk straight? I forget. Do we have to go down the stairs? We have to go
Yeah, downstairs.
Oh, there's bottles. Bottles back there.
Oh, you're right.
Get the tear, get the tear, get the tear.
Get money.
Snow
La la
splatters
la la
on
la
the
la 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 la.
wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground.
Everyone
Some
play Billy
party
Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
really hard.
Did I do this?
Well,
Yeah.
yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Looks like I had a lot of fun. I'm still not completely convinced it was me. It must have been an advanced scouting mission in the harbor.
Like that. Yeah.
This looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's
Nice.
just move on.
1, 2, 3, go! Na 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 na. There's one more you forgot.
So how's everybody feeling about the way we're portraying the cops so far?
He started off as Hank Hill, but only because that was the last thing he watched on Adult Swim before he blacked out.
Exactly.
And now he's become a better man, I think. It's all thanks to you, Sherm.
I wouldn't say a better man. I'd just say, you know, a
More
superstar
fun-
cop.
More functioning man.
Yeah.
He stopped doing meth and booze, only booze.
Yeah. He's got to wait to do the speed.
It's not like he did meth, alcohol, like smoke, and like psychedelics, like at the same time.
And like
Right?
anti-radiation medicine, I believe.
Oh yeah, he totally didn't do that.
It's locked.
That's whatever. Is he here today?
Who, Leo?
Yeah, Leo's here today.
Leo's here. Leo's still here.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building.
I kind of want to cut him
You
off.
get so far before they're aching to... Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such as yourself.
Actually, yeah, let's go with that one.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
So I want to point something out. I noticed the smell of rust and blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that hanged up?
Who
Why
knows?
is what hanged up?
Are you the Leo who wrote the note? Do you work here? We already asked this, didn't we? Already?
No, if you did, they would be read it out.
Yeah, they're not faded.
We'll ask later. Because I remember we didn't want to ask him questions because he's not too prevalent right now.
You thought he was a bit slow. You said some words that I don't want to repeat, and then you edited it out. And I was like, Shroom, you really shouldn't say
Darn.
that. You're like, who the fuck are they
Darn.
gonna believe? Me or you?
Hopefully me.
And then that's when you killed me, because I said I recorded it actually. That's why I'm a ghost now.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure. Yeah.
You don't have to sit down this time since you already sat on that chair.
I told the union.
You've already passed the test.
I opened the door you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now? Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? I wanted to go over a couple things. Okay, let's go. Let's go with this one. Let's gain
open
some
that
favor.
I'm very
Yeah.
glad to hear that, Harry.
Look at all that
One
experience.
question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
You talked about the mugs. Admit the
Just
mugs.
as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
Okay, so again, there's a reason I don't trust this man, and then one of the red flags just came up.
What's that?
Virtue signaling.
You sure about that? I believe
He
him.
was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
He pretends to roll up his sleeves.
Yeah.
He doesn't even actually roll up his sleeves.
I've heard about a. Wait a second.
Yeah.
What's up?
Why pretend?
Why pretend what? To roll up his sleeves?
Yeah.
Why
It's a-
pretend? Why pretend to have? Go on.
It's a microcosm for his whole character, Shrimp. He's pretending to roll up his sleeves and be a real working class stiff, but he's really just doing it for his own benefit.
Also, that I was tested because I saw the old Revershaw thing. You didn't want me
did.
to see that.
But you succeeded. You passed.
Why?
He was testing to see if you actually went in and saw the thing. He figured it would be natural that you would do that.
I know it would be natural, but I didn't bring up the flag, and I could have.
You could have.
Because he knows about it too.
But the mugs.
I've heard about the
Mugs
connection
are
between
funny.
the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
It's fucked up.
It is.
I'm with
He
you right there,
performs
Everard.
operation as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
Hell yeah.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn
I'm sure. I just
Reversal
like
into a
that
third
it's
world
that
slum.
much of a parody of
Honestly,
Chiquita
the
Banana.
only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
The only thing they did.
Oh God! No! No!
What's wrong?
Oh shit! Okay, so thing I learned about Chiquita.
Yeah. See, now you're getting why it's the Senorita Pineapple Company, because he's telling the truth when he's saying this. He's using. Listen, when Everard, he's blowing sunshine up your ass. He's virtue signaling.
Like, do
but
you know
but stop
why-
him when he's telling lies.
Do you know the connection I made? Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, Shrim. He's not lying about any of these things he's saying. He has his own
I haven't
selfish
personally
reasons to
witnessed the
want you
brutalities
to
out
do
there.
something, but
I have
he's
the
not
luxury
wrong.
of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
He laughs.
Nice.
Wait, they moved the container.
That rules.
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
All hardened.
One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Jesus.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly
Nice.
did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Hell yeah.
I want to point out that in the murder of Sonic, we also joked how something similar to this.
How the housing market was real? Yeah.
Came back.
Please continue.
That's not what I was going for. I was going for more so. What is it? The Sonic team just being, revolutionaries.
They are.
Freedom
They're
fighters.
Like you guys.
Yeah.
Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
I don't trust this guy like so much.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, Socialist Democratic fervor told us to take it upon ourselves
Nice.
to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He
I wish more
probably
social
worded it
Democrats had that
differently, but that
fervor.
was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you
Nice.
worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Oh.
If he's just
Yeah.
boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
You know, you can keep going down.
You never know. Secrets abound.
So they shot him.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
It's impossible to say if he's telling the
What I do know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my 2 little policemen.
We're his policemen, huh?
Of course.
In the trash and in the apartment.
You're everyone's
You guys
pick
are
now.
just light years ahead of me.
Yeah.
I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people, with the power of politics.
Yes, yes.
I love you,
Do
Everett.
think these reasons somehow connected to murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
But this weasel might have cleaned up to the
Believe
killers.
me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high caliber case like this.
The funny thing is, although he's saying he,
Yeah.
I don't trust anything he says.
Why not?
Everard Claire. Claire is an interesting character, is all I will say.
Everard chooses his words carefully.
Am I getting this right?
Yes.
Especially carefully. That's
just
why I
known
don't
to be
trust
neat
him.
freaks. I love that.
Great
I
team
feel like
can
I'm a
make great
detective
sergeant,
right
yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's more to police work than. You know what? Let's say nothing.
Of course.
You can
Harry.
say nothing.
Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. I'm not a real detective. You are.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
How would you know?
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry.
Oh shit.
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
Yeah.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Tell me about Titus, Hardy, and Scrub.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. core members.
Huh.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
Oh no.
They're almost all
Oh,
of them
no.
great guys, born leaders.
Oh no.
Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
You mentioned the lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry,
don't
she came back
like
a
him.
firebrand socialist.
What's
Sometimes
wrong?
She scares me with her zeal.
Why don't you like him?
He's so
He paid-
forthcoming.
He paid for her law degree.
Don't like him. I really
He's
don't.
he's done nothing objectionable to me.
Doesn't.
He gave you the check.
He gave you a giant check.
I know. It's concerning me though.
Name one thing he's done to
Okay.
you that's been bad.
Nothing. But here's the thing. That's what's concerning.
Oh, he made you sit in a chair. Boom.
No. Okay.
The chair can kill you.
I can.
He almost killed you with the chair. That was about it.
Everard, I met with the Hardy Boys. Can you
Of course. It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
I don't need it. I only want you to help me with the Hardy
Take
Boys.
it. Take it. Take it.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote.
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions?
Good talk. Let's conclude for now.
Was a good talk? I'm not sure
That's
we made
Evrock's
much
pick.
headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
I
don't
don't like him!
I wanted you
What's
to
wrong?
be like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
What's
Yes,
wrong?
Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
I am.
Oh,
And Tom?
You're too far left, actually.
Your social democrat is just like basic like Nordic state stuff.
By men who aren't social democrats.
He's been hurt.
I'm more left than you. Exactly. That is one of your options.
I'm a patriot.
I'm
of
more
Roberts.
left than you.
Or is it?
3.
The third one.
What?
You're Kraz
That's what
Mazov.
the name- Yeah.
You're Kraz fucking Mazov.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
If I could leave and come back, I would, because I talked to Kim about this first.
Mhm.
But I wanna ask him without asking him. I think this would be it.
Mhm.
I'm
try it.
glad
Ask him
you
straight up.
asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Disco?
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old
He's gonna bring
houses
disco
around it.
back.
Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
He emphasized too.
What don't
Yeah.
you like about this guy?
What is this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips
Nice.
from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
I love to be vicious.
What's 4?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth center, designed
Hell
by
yeah.
the best architects from Stella Marie.
And this is where I actually just kind of ask him, because I kind of wanted to get information. I think I got everything I wanted.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martin Hayes, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Like there's many ways to solve also this mission if I remember.
You could get your gun back. Don't you want it back? Don't you want to kill?
I mean, having Everarts also help, even if it's tacit, would probably get a bunch of the Union people to like stop shit talking you.
You'll be a real man of the left, Harry.
I'm trying to
Real
think.
working
I'm trying
class.
to think. Legit trying to think. So, given that we need his compliance, at least for now, because I don't have anything on him.
Right.
I think I should agree for now.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
Yeah, don't you love being a socialist, Shroom?
I'm gonna leave.
With Everett?
See you soon,
With Everett?
I don't.
You're part of the Rainbow Coalition. With Measurehead.
With Measurehead.
Oh, okay. Where would some kind of superstar go?
Right above inexplicable feminist agenda.
Yes.
Keep it clean.
Yes, you're sex positive.
You're sex positive. It's the perfect fusion of, as well, the inexplicable feminist agenda and the cold of Mamadakwa. Because, you know, you're a feminist. You're investigating, you know, you're investigating all these problems like a regular cop, but you're doing like non-aggressive things. You're doing bird watching, sensitive.
Kim,
Learning
did you know
about
the
nature.
Did you know the Mamadakwa was matriarchal? Isn't that disco?
Yeah, isn't that very disco? Just imagining, like, one day Harry shows up and he's dressed like a hippie. And he's still just, like, doing detective stuff, but he's, like, you know, talking about his energies.
Every so often he just talks to Kim, like, trying to get leading questions to get him to ask first about what he's wearing.
Yeah. Aren't you gonna ask about my patchouli sleeves?
I want to point out that I'm still holding the bottle.
Yes,
you are.
I did that the entire time.
Yeah, and you're
talking.
still drinking. You're still drinking because you got to get rid of the impurities. You should touch that button.
I won't do it quite yet. I don't want to do it yet.
You didn't do it last time, but you got to do it now.
You want me to do it now?
Yes. You deliberately ignored it because you were afraid.
I'm not afraid right now. I think I want to save it for later.
I think you're a coward.
You're
I
right.
think that's what the truth is.
You're right. I am a coward. But no.
I think you need to stop being a coward because that's the only way you're gonna survive in this life, Shroom.
I want a gun before I hit that. How about that?
What do you think is going to happen that will necessitate a gun? That's what worries me.
What violence do you have planned?
Yeah. What are you going to do as soon as you press that button that's going to require a gun? Is this you're going postal? Is that your 2 weeks notice, Shroom? Is that how you plan on quitting your job in real life?
No.
Please speak directly into the microphone.
Damn.
Because if that's how you're going to quit your job, Shroom, I have some boys in some alphabet agencies who actually have a few things they would like you to do instead.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna say no.
What's
There's
wrong
just so
with
much
the
air.
alphabet? That is a lot of terror.
You'll make almost as much money as Everard gave you.
Everett did give you some good monies.
He gave me $5.
Yeah, that is a quarter of your rent, dude.
Yeah.
Unprompted.
Unprompted. Because you're friends.
Anything I could say to him now?
All I'm wondering, man.
Nope.
How can I?
Wait, can I get in this?
I don't know. Can you?
You're stuck in the traffic jam.
We'll leave for now. We got bigger fish to fry.
Social democratic fish.
What's your next goal, Shroom?
Right now?
Yeah.
Doing something else.
Were we gonna do the Hardy Boys next?
Yeah,
Before we
that
close
was the idea. This was the idea. I just forgot which door I had to go through for a second. I'm not the
I
smartest.
talked to the lawyer first.
Okay.
Let's talk to law lady. Lawyer
I've got
girl.
nothing to say to you.
What's your role in all
Like
of
I
this?
already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Maybe we'll talk later.
I thought.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna walk
ooh.
over and just.
Money.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass.
It's not time
like
yet?
bony fingers.
It's not
Huh.
time yet.
Squint.
There's a little
Squint.
slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Can I redo this?
It's white, so you can retry it.
Yeah.
But it is not time yet.
You'll need like double sixes.
I'll revert my gaze for now.
Yeah, you gotta talk to T Money.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Doesn't look particularly happy. Authority 2. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Huh.
I found 8.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's gonna play with you. Is that it, Lonnie?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very
Yeah, call
mature,
me
guys.
Gimp.
Everard sent
Call-
word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Call me Gimp.
Yeah, I heard him. Now, fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy Boys. How may we assist you?
Let's throw you through a loop.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So it's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Glenn.
Huh.
What did Glenn do to you, Trumpy?
So let me get this straight.
He
There
was
is
interrupting
Hardy
Titus
Boy.
Hardy,
So she and you don't
the
like
leader
us
of the
talking
Hardy
about
Boys.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
See about talking to hanging, yeah.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
I think we got all this done. The most I'd say is also maybe go over like some of the lawyer lady stuff, because I think she has a reaction like you talking to Everett.
Yeah.
It's probably like in a sub like thinking or something.
Yeah. I'll check it out. Maybe talking to him might have unlocked it. Who knows?
Yeah.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Oh, it did.
Why are you wasting
Are you the
time?
Hardy girl?
Yeah.
I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
You throw off her game.
Yeah.
The cold look in her eyes speaks
Nice.
louder than She is not amused. It's not her. She's not a hardy girl.
What's your role on this?
She can't be the heart.
Like I already told you.
Yep.
I'm a legal
What if
counsel.
it's not
What
talk
you want
to
is of
Titus?
no
Be straight with me.
She look.
Melodic dance
Yeah,
music.
you're right.
It's beyond.
She means it's part of the future you won't expect.
Yeah, we did this.
Yeah, we did all of it.
Why are you so
Aggressive.
aggressive? I'm double checking just in case.
Listen.
Yeah, it might come up like later or
What you
something.
came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
No need to get emotional.
Oh,
no, we
these
already
are
did all this. Yeah,
these
there
are
they
those
yeah.
are political options.
Yeah.
Strange. It's as if people.
But you know what we're gonna do as our last thing?
What's that?
Do the save and try and get also the
Scum
authority
saving.
check.
Scum saving.
Looks like.
Do you got your
the
authority
circus
stuff
left
up?
Oh wait, no,
town,
you're right. You're right.
But the clowns are still here.
You gotta put your boots on. Your authority boots.
That's what will make them respect you. Getting undressed in front of them and then redressed.
Yep.
That's pretty badass, dude.
Never break eye contact.
All right. Anything that can give me authority? Oh, the boots, right?
Yes.
Right there.
Vitreous
good.
enamel.
Pretty good. Anything else that could possibly give me authority?
A badge.
True. True. I'm not denying that.
They don't know you lost your gun.
This is true. We're gonna quick save, and then we're gonna save after we
Looks
get it.
like the circus left town, but the clowns.
But the clowns are still here.
Yeah, it's gonna get annoying fast.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority.
You want to see some of the failure options before we reload? If we fail a second time, we should do one of the failure options.
Hmm. Cam, I need your Oh right, so I'm currently editing this. This is B-roll footage. Just wanted to sort of reiterate something. Again, this content is gonna get very bad, especially with the fact that the detective is going to self-harm in some of these outcomes. So if that's not your taste, I would suggest you click away. Very, very messed up, but it's still part of the game. Just throwing it out there, give you your win, let her leave. Okay. Now we're ready.
It's a great. Nice.
I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
Give the gun, please.
There's only.
Fuck off.
I don't want to give you my gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Trust me, I immediately flagged.
Yeah.
The pressure in the room grows to boiling point.
Be careful, it's loaded.
Nice.
Good. Now put it in
The
your
barrel in your mouth.
What are you doing?
genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Where's it there? Where is it? I don't think. Oh, it is.
Sick. F5, yeah. Chris said, what is this place?
In the middle of a crowded cafeteria in downtown Martinez, the exact details of the incident have not been revealed, but first-hand witnesses claim that the officer was making a point. Can't say I'm surprised. Lawrence Gardner, manager of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria, where the incident took place, commented he was extremely unstable and had threatened to kill himself before.
Okay. Jesus.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through
First tell me someone's been raided, then you tell me and tell me
That's
you don't know.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know.
It's
all right.
bullshit.
Take care of it. Those
You're gonna
balls
tell me, I'm gonna
handle
cry.
it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening?
You're not the law. I am the law.
Finito.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop crashing into people in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs!
Sounds like someone's damn broke.
I'm not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
Shut up, barman.
Easy, babes. I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
Nice.
We are deep in Far's territory. Pull off and renegade.
See, you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
Okay, let's try this again.
Establish authority. Yes.
I'm the only thing keeping us from
Feverish thoughts race through
two.
Yeah, dude.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong.
I'm Kuno's pick. What are you talking about?
All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, Fascia. People here
Nice.
trust us. We're getting
All while
complacent.
talking racist
Fashion.
shit.
That's short for fascist.
I don't even have a.
I haven't said
Follow your
anything
heart.
racist.
I haven't said anything racist.
Yeah.
Of course you have. You've been calling people Kip left and right.
That's fucked
inciting
up.
Race violence. in
Have you
our
been
town.
doing that, Shroom?
Callie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the Kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
I'm not racist. Just look at my partner.
He's not racist, and there is no rally. There is no Carly either. It's a joke. Let's move on. Or get some.
What happened?
Nice.
You got your ass handed to you. Oh,
You got
Okay.
your fucking ass handed
Yeah,
to you,
yeah, I
Shroom.
did. Yeah, I did. I feel
My
like
part-
super. I
my
feel like super
partner's a-
top would unlock options here, but
Yes.
My partner's a minority, so I can't be racist.
Look at how Asian he is.
Folks, we're doing pretty good here.
Looks like
It's like the
circus left
circus
town,
is in town.
but the clowns are still here.
And then they got us. I don't know.
as you look
There we
around
go.
this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco.
Where have I seen this before?
Familiar? You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men.
isn't that the
sitting
precinct
on
I'm from?
desks,
Yeah.
talking
Yes.
shit and wasting time.
Oh shit!
How are you gonna play this?
I know how
The-
exactly he's gonna play this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You must be just like the real cops, drinking beer, sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite
No.
there yet.
No,
For
I
sure.
like to get drunk, and then the racial profiling. I don't give a shit either. Like, no, I'm a big fan of gear and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how you. I also have no idea how to do my job like you. Oh,
You just keep comparing them to you.
Owned.
I
They
feel like
hate
no,
pigs,
this
but
one
they
seems
are
sarcastic.
pigs.
This one seems sarcastic. One seems sarcastic. One might be the route.
They're all pretty sarcastic to me.
One or two. Which I let's go
I
with
gotta
like a
go with
subtler.
two.
You want to go with two?
Two.
Yeah.
All right.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what?
Mhm.
What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Yeah, I feel like that one's more appropriate.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Pain Train.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit. Blonde. That's I'm on due. With an O-U.
You did it, Shroom.
What's her relationship with the mercenary? First try, guys. First try.
First try.
First try, totally.
Nothing but that.
Hey, Kim, can I have your gun?
I think I know how I'm gonna do that. By the way, at least editing wise. Put in a reverse sound effect every time.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
When did this raid happen?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
That actually gives a lot more information.
Yep.
Here you go, boss.
What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. She's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort.
Don't you give her any more trouble.
You've never heard that name before, I'll give you that.
Luck, that's all.
So if
Thank
you
you,
have
Fat
met her,
Angus.
she gave you a
Shut
different
up,
name.
Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the party she and Titus did? It
Partied.
sounded fun.
You said you partied. What did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Sex, drugs, karaoke. Sex, drugs, and karaoke.
Yes. Yes. And no. Got something to say about it?
So you two were close.
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get from him.
Okay.
He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
I'm going to take off now.
On the freight train of pain.
I'm staying silent for the most part, but
Wish I had my guitar, man. Whoa, brother.
We should talk to Gart.
we should. Do you guys want to talk to Kurt?
Yeah, we'll finish it off with a Gart.
Alright.
A Gart-versation.
Alright. I don't know what he would say to us.
Yeah, I don't know if he
I
has
help
anything
you.
to say. Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any new highlights? Nope. Alright. I think I have a perfect way to cap this off.
Mm-hmm.
The aristocrats.
Where is it?
What are you looking for? Nice.
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, It's time for a little pick.
Kim is here. He'll be disappointed.
Okay, my body. Yeah.
See, that's your problem. A lack of confidence.
Nice.
Speed can help you with that. And, Kim, it can help you with everything.
Okay, my body is ready. Let's do this. Try some speed.
You raise the bottle, close a nostril, and inhale.
You did this in front of both Kim, Gar, and Lean.
It tastes bitter.
Good to have you back, Officer Super Cop. The world's been waiting.
Yes.
Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity.
Secret task.
Your little heart pounding like a bird in a cage. And let's be honest.
Ask Kim something about it.
Yeah.
The good kind, of course.
Yeah,
Kim, I did a
the
little
first
speed. I
one.
hope you don't mind. It was for professional
I'm
reasons.
not your mother. I don't care. Do what you have to do.
No, he's upset.
As long as you remain functional.
Feels great. Are there any downsides to
let's
this
get
at
back
all?
to work. To
Are there?
this. You kidding? There are downsides to not being on it.
Yeah.
There are massive downsides. It's a potent neurotoxin. You're turning yourself into a frayed idiot.
Cool. Let's boogie.
Spring. Everything is clear around you. You're ready to concentrate on the next task in the task chain.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a speed button.
I don't need this. And I think that's where we'll end it.